Hey there. My name is Eric Trong. I'm 23 years old. I'm Vietnamese American, and I am conflicted. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. So a little background on me is I'll just give you like some basic information. I graduated from Cal State Fullerton recently in May 2024 with a degree in kinesiology. Wait, did I just say that? Oh my god. A degree in kinesiology, strength and conditioning. Yeah, that's my passion. I love basketball. I love the weight room, but not too much. I like strength and conditioning. I like to dabble in that stuff, but I wouldn't consider myself like a meathead coach. But I still like to be involved. That's part of my two jobs right now. I am a personal trainer for one job, and then I do group fitness coaching for my second job. Basically, I'm making this video as a time vault for myself, and then also for you internet strangers who decide to get on this video and you want to hear what I have to say, or you're taking the time out of your day to watch this. Thank you, and I hope you find something of value, or something you agree, something thought-provoking, whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty lost. I don't know if it's because there's a lot to think about, information overload nowadays because of AI, just a bunch of information out there, junk, social media, TikTok, constantly being bombarded with information. Oh, you should do this, you should try that. Or you don't know what to believe, what's fake, what's real, especially with AI and, what is it, Deep Seek? I think it's Deep Seek, that Chinese AI coming out now. NVIDIA dropped. Anyways, where am I going with this? So, I am an aspiring business owner, or entrepreneur if you want to call it like that. I don't want to, obviously there's negative connotation to the word entrepreneur. You think of this meathead, or not meathead, just like some dude, some asshole who wakes up at 4 a.m., grinds 23/7, and then just works towards his business and has no life outside of that. I feel like there's some truth to it. Obviously, you have to grind. Obviously, you have to be obsessed with what you want to do. You have to constantly work. There's no rest for an entrepreneur or a business owner, because you're your own marketer, you're your own PR, HR, or whatever. You're doing all that instead of having to work for someone else and being paid for chump change. So I have a friend, I talked to him recently about a year ago, year and a half. Talked to him about what I can do to get into fitness / business, and he's a fellow entrepreneur himself. He has a small following, or a pretty decent following, and then I see he's doing pretty well. He's only 21, I'm 23, so I like to compare a lot. I could be here. There's 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds making millions, and I'm here trying to figure out my life. I'm just now having this actualization of my life. But in reality, I've been actualized many years ago. I feel like I'm only starting to add on to that. I'm more aware. I'm just a little more mature. My brain chemistry developed, if you want to say that. Basically, I'm trying to find a balance between, I have to grind as a business owner. I'm trying to find that balance without being so suffocated by the fact that I gotta make a bunch of money. I just want to be well off, financially well off. I want to be able to retire my parents. And I want to be able to travel when and whenever I want. I don't want to be crazy rich. I don't want to buy a Lamborghini, buy a watch to show my accomplishments. I'll buy some here and there, but I won't do the most. Buy a Lamborghini, put some ice on my neck, something like that. Just a quiet, humble, well-off life, according to society. So, but to get there, do I have to portray myself as being loud? Do I have to, try to, the goal, I guess what my idea is I want to create genuine value, a genuine connection with the audience or the viewer, and provide them value as much as I can, and then obviously try to sell my product or service. I feel like that's the way how it was, or the older generation does that. Now it's more of like hyper marketing. You know, you're constantly trying to outreach and then just kind of sell, market, and then say, oh, if you have this problem, yeah, obviously it's just more hyper nowadays. I kind of want to, I don't want to say I want to follow the right way. It's more of like what I think is right based on my morals and my moral compass. But yeah, that's the struggle right now. I guess I'm being bound by paralysis analysis. Yeah, so I want to do some sort of basketball training service / strength and conditioning, kind of like PGF Performance. I really like PGF Performance because he's a mix of both. He's like, not many are like him, but yeah, not many specialize in both a sport and strength and conditioning. I guess specifically basketball and strength and conditioning. Like, not many people are like that. PGF is one of the bigger ones. He's one of the bigger monopolies in that sense. So I kind of want to become something like that. That's I want to tap into that market, but obviously that's going to require a bunch of work. And I don't know where to start, as in terms of like online business growth. How can I expand and go online and be able to sell these programs or whatever? So without much further to talk about, this is my time capsule. This is to myself in a year to look back on to see where I'm at. And for all you aspiring people who are actualizing and want to escape the rat race or the 9 to 5, living in the matrix or whatever, yada yada. But I know, I've thought about all that. Like, I've pondered, I've ruminated, I fell into a rut just thinking about this stuff because it got too real, you know? But the reality is I gotta take action. I have to adapt some way or another, even if it doesn't align with my moral compass. It just depends. I just gotta find a way. Either way, one path takes longer than the other, and I'm choosing the path where I want to be genuine. I want to provide value for other people. I want to be a good role model, leader, be able to speak well, and, you know, yeah, just be emotionally intelligent, be empathetic, which I feel like I already am. I have that one down. Be a good salesman, good ethical salesman, not coercing people into buying your product. And yeah, that's the goal. So that's pretty much the point of this video, and this will be one of my time capsule videos that I create for myself. So if you found some value, internet stranger, I appreciate you for taking your time to watch this. And to you, Eric, in the next year, there's other goals that we've talked about too. We want to learn Vietnamese, or get more fluent in Vietnamese. I can talk a little bit, but more than I like. I want to sound more native, or we want to sound more native, right? We want to be able to talk to our grandparents fluently, be able to understand our friends 70% of the time. We only understand about 20 to 30 when they talk normally, regularly. But we'll talk about these other topics. But see you guys later, and